If you've never taken a photo or attempted to take a picture with an animal that doesn't stay still, then you will know how challenging and difficult it is to take a picture with an animal. Modeling is a lot of work. If you consider how much time, energy, and money you waste, like scouting the locations, making sure I have, my wardrobe and makeup and hair ready to go, it's a lot of fucking work with really no reward. So I don't care if it's fake. If it makes me look good, then I'm all for it. Cause I'm quite full of myself, as you already know. And I know you could see my fucking hair, so now you're like starting to. Cause obviously I'm not wearing a fucking wig cap today. And this is the considerations I wrote down, and I'm gonna read the paper as usual. See, I have to keep in mind the whole fucking auto-generated thumbnail. And for that reason, I have to be fake and smile, you know? And so this is the reason why I hate everything about everything. I get pissed off so easily. You have no idea. So considerations, it's very challenging to eat healthy when you're traveling because let's face it, why do you travel? So you could try new things, right? If you're content with the same shit all the time, then stay your fucking happy ass home. Don't travel. Some people are very picky eaters. Like they won't even try sushi, because they just don't even like how it looks or whatever. If you're one of those people, then don't travel. It's really hard to stick to a skincare, hair care, or beauty routine when you're traveling. Like, if your itinerary is too full, then it's very difficult to stick to a routine. The whole point of having a routine is that you do the same thing every fucking day, right? And what do you think a beauty regimen is? You gotta like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take the time and energy. So you gotta manage your time and energy well when you're traveling because every day might be different. However, unless if you're like, let's just say, for example, if you decide to go study abroad, then you can somewhat fall into some kind of routine because you have more structure attending classes and stuff, right? Ew, that was gross. I think I'm gonna edit that out. I felt something come up. Or maybe I should just leave it because I want to be real as possible, as real as possible. This is necessary, I think, when you're traveling. Just think about when you're on the fucking airplane. You have no control over your surroundings. You might be lucky and get a quiet sleeping baby, or you could get a toddler that just wants to kick the back of your seat all the whole time during your flight. And I've experienced, more of the annoying toddlers, unfortunately. So these are pretty mandatory, I think. Earplugs, eye mask, and maybe like, consider when you're in a flight, you're just basically like a fucking sardine, having no space, and you're probably gonna get a big a big fat, fat ass sitting next to you, and their fat is probably gonna hang over the seat and intrude into your space. Just expect the worst, okay? This is the reality of traveling. The cheapest, most affordable way to travel is by staying at a hostel, and that's a place where you can only really stay at for no more than 30 days. That's like the standard. This is why when I say traveling is work, because you're just so busy. Like, there's just so many things you have to coordinate between your flight and hotel lodging. Um, be honest with yourself and ask yourself this: are you okay with being uncomfortable for long periods of time? So if you suffer from chronic pain, like chronic back pain or knee pain, then you probably should not travel. And hostel beds can be very, very uncomfortable. I mean, some of you prefer a firm bed or a soft, memory foam. If you're that picky, don't fucking travel. I don't know if you know about this guy. He's like deaf and blind. And he made it his goal to like travel to as many countries as possible and write about his travels. And it's like, man, when you think about, I can't really watch shit like that because then I get sad and depressed because just thinking about his situation is sad and depressing. But in his point of view, from his perspective, he is enjoying his life to the fullest and trying to share his journey with others. And then it makes me think about stuff like, reincarnation and how we made all these choices and planned out our lives before we came here, blah, 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 blah. Look, I know I bounce around so much. This is my absolute favorite, Gaia Stone. I have my little flashlight on today, so this is also something different that I'm doing. As you see, I'm like tweaking things a little bit here, a little bit there. So like today, you see me wearing this fucking shirt half on because this is why I hate being a woman, because I have gotten this shirt on before, but today I decided to put it on this way instead of over my head. And this video is already too long, 11 minutes. So what should I do? Break it up into 2 parts? I don't like a lot of things. This is the device where I have the least amount of storage space capacity. So this is the one I told you where it's only really good for one video whenever I record. And we're gonna shoot here in Cayenne. You're stuck with me now. You're stuck with me. Should be somewhere here. Yeah, is this one. I love you. I love you. Go. The Great Reset. Sustainable development is the fancy term for depopulation. I believe that Great Reset fucking poster, I think that was taken in the UK. Sometimes I'm not even sure where the hell I am. When you travel a lot, it's like you really think about what is important for you, because what is my favorite saying? My favorite phrase is space. Space, energy, time, money. And everything takes up space. Think about it. Your files on your phone. You only have so much space. And space in your bag. You gotta pay for baggage fees.